Rich in history and diverse in culture, Peru is the third largest country in South America. With a population of 28 million people, it is home to over 100 different indigenous people groups, some the direct descendants of the great Inca civilization. While famous for its high-altitude cities and beautiful mountain ranges, Peru is also blessed with vast regions of dense tropical rainforests, with immense rivers that drain into the Amazon. It is here, in remote, isolated villages, that many American Indian groups have struggled to find their identity and improve their lives in a rapidly changing world. In a country where over half the people live in extreme poverty, very few of these remote indigenous people have been reached by the poverty reduction initiatives of either government projects or the programs of non-governmental institutions. These villagers often suffer from some of the worst symptoms of poverty: disease, malnutrition, high infant and child mortality. Since 2004, thanks to a joint programme of the European Commission with ADRA UK, in partnership with ADRA offices in Canada, Norway, Denmark and the Netherlands, all of that has changed. For a group of Shipibo Indian villages along the Ucayali River, with boats packed with seeds, equipment and tools, ADRA workers fanned out to remote villages, many of which had never received help from the outside world before. Along with the supplies, ADRA workers brought invaluable information, new techniques and technology, new science and procedures. Working together with community leaders, ADRA staff quickly gained the confidence of the people, and they soon began to participate in the various aspects of the program. One of the first priorities was to ensure a good source of pure water. With the help of the villagers, wells were drilled in strategic places throughout the communities. Along with the new source of pure water came education in health, hygiene and sanitation. This was followed up with agricultural training. Addressing the problems of vitamin and nutritional deficiencies, villagers were introduced to many new crops that they could grow to supplement their diets.
Before ADRA came to our village, our way of life was based around two kinds of food: fish from the river and cassava. Now that ADRA came, we have learned how to plant vegetable gardens, fruit trees and many different crops to feed our families. They also taught us how to process the foods and to prepare many different kinds of meals with vegetables that we have grown. They have also shown us different ways that we can preserve the foods so that we will have plenty to eat during the rainy season.
Before ADRA came to help us, our children were not able to do very well in school because they were too sick or too hungry to pay good attention in class or even do their homework. Now that ADRA has come and the children are getting enough nutrition, they are doing much better in school and are even able to work and help in the community. We hope that one day they will be able to go to school in the city and become professionals. People here are so grateful for what ADRA has done. We hope that ADRA will be able to continue with more training so that we can continue to have better lives for the sake of our children.
Everything that ADRA has done for our village has been a big help. But I think that the most important has been the health training that they have given to us. Before ADRA came to our village, almost all of the children suffered from diarrhea and skin infections. Some of the children even died, and we didn't know why. The ADRA health instructor came and taught us many things. She told us that it was the water that we got from the river that makes our babies sick. She taught us the importance of good sanitation and hygiene, and how we should wash our hands before we eat. Now we get good water from the wells that ADRA helped us dig. And now our children hardly ever get sick anymore, and we are so happy.
With the goodwill and cooperation of participants from 6 countries, combined with the enthusiastic participation of the Shipibo villagers, this program has contributed to transforming the lives and futures of thousands of people along the Ucayali River of Peru. It stands as an excellent example of what can happen when we all join together to put an end to poverty. Projects like this are made possible in part by the generous gifts of the general public in the UK that give for the annual appeal of ADRA.
I wish to thank ADRA very much for coming to our village and doing all they have done. Now, instead of getting sick and dying, our children have a future. You are the only ones that have come to help us. Thank you so much.
These gifts have given new life and hope to the people of the Ucayali. ADRA UK is grateful for the gifts that you give to make programs like this possible. We appreciate your continued support, dedication and commitment as we work together to end poverty.